Hello, Kai Cenat. How you doing, man? This video is for you. Um, what I wanted to say is that I understand what you're going through, man. You see, the problem is you got to find yourself a regular woman. What I mean by that, you got to stop dating these streamer girls, these girls that are famous. You don't want that. And also, you probably want to get somebody who's outside of the US. Um, Most of these girls in the US are very um they they're not faithful. A lot of them. Majority of them are not faithful. And I would suggest that you get yourself a good girl um outside the US. If you like black girls, go to either South America, somewhere in like Colombia or even Africa. You know, there's plenty of good, you know, girls out there that are faithful. And the other thing is, don't post your relationship online. Put make your relationship private. You don't want your private life public. Make sure you put your 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 private you leave your private life outside of public. Don't put your life out there, your private life outside of, so people to know everything. You don't want that. Sorry for the back noise. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is don't do that. Don't show, you know, you don't want your private life public. Don't stream your private life, you know. And if you have a girlfriend, try not to bring her to the US. That's the worst thing you can do. Um, you know, if you want, try to, maneuver around that, and also try to work around that. You know what I mean? Um, and Make sure you get to know their parents of an African woman. Make sure if you ended up, dating, going for an African woman, make sure you know their parents. Um, and Yeah, um, you know, but if you're not looking for an African woman, then you're looking for more in the American continent, then go to South America. Places like Colombia, Venezuela, um, and places like that. What else? Well, that's basically it. But anyways, make sure like I said, if you're looking for an African woman, a lot of them are very good. They're very nice, very faithful. Also, when you're in a relationship with anybody, you got to make sure you look at you make sure you look at their phones, their mobile phones, what they're doing in the mobile phones. You got to make sure you're on top of that, because you want to make sure she's honest with you, and you're honest with her. You know what I mean? So, because you don't know what these girls be doing on their phones, so you gotta be on top of that. A lot, you gotta be smart. man. A lot of these girls be talking to other men online. They got these apps and stuff. Be talking on the DMs and stuff to other men. You know what I mean? So you got to be on top of that. You got to make sure you look at their phone. You got to check their phone. You gotta check what they be looking at and stuff. You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you're on top of that. Okay. I just giving you an advice, my man. You know what I mean? So that's my advice to you. I hope you take it. Make sure you don't post your private life online. Whatever you do, don't do that. Leave your personal life, your private life outside of streaming, outside of public view. Leave that private. You know what I mean? And don't bring your girl to none of your friends' house or none of that. Leave that stuff outside of that. If you want to take your girl out, bring her to a dinner place, a nice dinner place, but to the movies. You know, there's ways to go out, and you don't have to go to clubs or nothing like that. You can go to places, to nice places, and and you'll be all right. All right, my man. Take care of yourself. All right, bye.